Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Marriage Man. Has your partner recently told you that they don't love you anymore? Did that surprise you, shock you, hurt you? Are you trying to figure that out? Well, look no further. In these videos, we're going to be trying to make sense of why that's happening and help give you some tools that you can do to potentially save your relationship. Now, the problem with a video like this is every relationship is different. I don't know you, but I know marriages and I know relationships. All of these videos are going to be based off of one principle that I have seen play out in counseling over and over and over again. And if you can understand this one principle, it'll help guide your decisions and how you get your partner back. Now, this principle is that it is what you didn't do, not what you did, that hurt your partner. Let me say that again. It's what you didn't do that hurt your partner and caused them to stop loving you, not what you did. Why do I say that? Because we don't pick our partners at random. Your partner didn't choose to love you just because they rolled the dice and picked you at random. They picked you for very specific reasons. You were attractive to them. Something about you was very attractive that made them want to have a relationship with you instead of the other guys or the other women that were in their life. And that's what you stopped doing. Once upon a time, you did this, and it was meaningful to your partner. But over the years, you stopped. And probably you stopped a while ago. And that hurt them. And so if we can get you to understand what that was, what was it that attracted your partner to you? If we can figure that out, then that will help inform your next steps. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the idea of you didn't communicate with your partner. Now, again, every relationship is different, so if you're not finding what the advice you need in this video, check the other ones. Yours is in there somewhere. So, let's say that what you stopped doing was communicating with your partner. Communication and intimacy, for many people, go hand in hand. And for many people, this is very, very attractive and very, very important for them. For others, it's not. It's not that it's not attractive or it's not important, but it's not that attractive. It's not that big of a deal. But for your partner, it was. Okay, how do I know that? Well, think about in the first couple of months when you guys were dating. What did your partner love doing with you the most? Did you stay up late talking for hours on end? Did they come to you with their problems and did you listen? And did you give them solutions or maybe just an ear to listen to? I bet you anything that was very attractive to them. That made them really love that you were doing that. But the problem with helping somebody with their burdens and helping somebody with their stress is at some point you get overwhelmed. And I see this play out a lot in relationships, is this idea of, hey, I'm going to listen to you and I'm going to help you, but at some point I want the stressors to stop. So if I help you with your work and I help you with just all the stress that's in your work, at some point I want you to stop complaining about your work. Or you've got this friend and this friend is stressing you out, and if I help you and I listen to you, at some point you'll stop. And then when your partner didn't stop, they continued to vent to you and to want you to listen, at some point you shut down. You stopped listening. Maybe this could be you actually had a fight about it. But it could also be you just made yourself unavailable. You zoned out on the TV or on the video games or on the internet, or you went out. You made yourself unavailable. Or when they brought it up, you shut it down before they were ready to shut it down. It's kind of like if you were in a store and you wanted to keep on shopping, but the people said, hey, it's closing time, you're done. You didn't get everything that you wanted, but you have to go. That's how your partner felt. When you would be unavailable, when you would shut down their communication, especially if that's not what you did early on in the relationship. And so that could be why your partner says that they don't love you anymore. Now, if that is the case, what do we do about this? There's some simple steps. Simple, however, does not mean easy. It's this idea of you have to start making yourself more attractive to your partner. First and foremost is by listening to them. As long as they want to listen about whatever they want to talk about, which honestly, if they're even willing to talk to you at this point, probably most of what they're going to want to talk about is how mad they are at you, how hurt they are at you. And you have to be willing to listen to that. You have to be willing to listen to that as long as they want to do that. That is going to be tough. So what do? What's really going to help you is finding people outside of your relationship that you can dump some of that pressure on you. Because in the same way that your partner is dumping pressure and negative energy onto you because it makes them feel better, you have to take that and you have to find somebody else to dump that pressure onto. Because if you don't, it just is going to go round and round and round inside the relationship. And that's not healthy. So you are going to need to set up a network of people. That could be just one person. Ideally, somebody that you can vent to that does not know your partner. This could be an older man, an older woman. This could be a family member that you really trust. It could be a friend that maybe they're your friend, but they're not your partner's friend. But you need this person in your life, because if you're going to dive back into all that negativity and hurt that's been building up inside the relationship, because it is there, trust me, it is there. And if you're going to dive back into that, you're going to have a healthy way to process that. That could also mean you're going to have to start doing self-care. Because if you're going to be taking on your partner's stress, because that's going to be very attractive to them, you're going to have to find ways of dumping that stress yourself. Another good one is exercise, staying fit, staying active, getting plenty of sleep. Doing things that don't just numb you out, but actually release stress. This could be journaling. This could be going for a walk and doing what I call the empty chair. The empty chair is essentially you take your partner and you put them next to you in an empty chair. This could be while you're walking, they're next to you. This could be while you're driving. Put them here in the chair next to you. This could be in your house or your apartment. Put them in a chair and then yell at them. Vent everything that you need to do on this imaginary person next to you, and make sure that it's out loud. Doing it in your head, it doesn't work as well. Speak it, and say it with emotion. There's something about us as human beings that when we talk out loud with emotion, we feel better. And so all of these things are things that you're going to have to start doing if you are going to repair your relationship. Now, if what we've talked about today isn't really what's going on in your relationship, that's not what attracted you and your partner together, don't worry. I'm going to be putting out a couple videos on this, all right? And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.